Welcome back to Dubai 2019 IPF World Open Powerlifting Championships, and right now we are kicking off. We have got the Special Olympic division. Absolutely fantastic to see them here in Dubai, a part of the IPF, just creating a much bigger and bigger future for powerlifting all around the world. This is going to be absolutely fantastic. So we've got quite a few weight divisions here. So we'll try and keep you up to date with all the different weight divisions. But right now, Athari Abdallah from United Arab Emirates opening with 25 kilograms.
Yeah, 14 years old, which is the minimum age you can start in the IPF.
Absolutely
Just to explain,
fantastic.
the rules is exactly the same as for the.
So they're under the same rules as IPF. It's a balance there. Great depth. Now, every other lifter out there, look at the depth of that squat.
Yes. There's no need to referee. Just down and up.
No doubt in your mind with that depth.
Yes, the Special Olympics have been working with the IPF now. The IPF been working with Special Olympics
for quite some time now.
Quite some time, and we're now they're trying to work in on unification at the moment, where able-bodied lift together with the Special Olympics.
Fantastic.
Maybe one.
And this is the second time we've had as part of the World Championship program, I believe.
Yes, I think so.
In Sweden as well.
I think before that also we had it.
Eamon Dahi, United Arab Emirates as well, 35 kilograms.
That's right. Yep. Again, very deep. No problem with depth.
Yeah, absolutely no issue with depth there. Gets that one on the board. Khalid Abaid Al Shayer, United Arab Emirates.
I mean, he's age 34.
Looking for 40 kilograms.
40 kilos, Khalid Al Shayer, United Arab Emirates.
Well under his personal best of 50.
Al-Mazmi and Al-Hossani to get ready.
He's coming to the platform now. Gets his stability. Super fast squat.
Yeah, it certainly is.
That moved like absolute lightning. Not quite deep enough.
Deep enough.
But boy, was that fast.
It certainly was.
Man.
Yeah,
you know what? I don't think he'll have any problems in the next one.
No.
I mean, there was a bit of, I've just walked out into the world stage. Muhammad Ali Al Mazmi, United Arab Emirates. So 59 kilo class.
You got PBF 75 kilo.
So looking for 60 to open, well under his personal best.
Just giving this final instruction.
Get some instructions in there.
Remind him to wait the signal.
Good lockout.
Is he deep enough? Yes, he was.
Certainly was.
Well done.
Good lockout at the top, very
He's
convincing.
Up, walking away, punch
Gets
the
the
air.
opening lift on the board.
Yeah, again, to move on for the Special Olympic, Robert Keller, the IPF Secretary General, just been appointed Sport for All chair. So
yeah, look, and it's a really good movement forward.
Oh, yes. They're now bringing also the blind as well, so we're trying to unify the sport with all disabilities.
I mean, that's the great thing about powerlifting. It is, and we always say, it's a sport for everyone.
For everyone. So
Abdul Raham, UAE, 75 kilos, well under his best of 120.
looks good.
That was textbook squat right there. Have a look at the replay, and we'll see Sits back into it nicely. Chest is up.
Arab Emirates. Al-Hosari Al-Ali Khairi, get ready.
Ibrahim Abdullah Al Hamadi, 85 kilograms. So in the 105 kilo class.
So 115 squatter. According to his profile. So that again should be nice and comfortable for him.
Here he comes.
45 seconds.
Quite a tall man, so his biggest issue is going to be hitting depth.
Yeah.
I have no doubt strength isn't going to be an issue. And sinks it down pretty well, actually. Sat back into it.
Yeah, should be good.
Referees say, good lift.
85 kilos. 85 remains on the bar.
So we stay at 85. Ahmed Salman Al Hassani, 85 kilograms.
The bar is loaded. 85 kilos. Ahmed Al-Hosani, United Arab Emirates.
Well under his best lift of 125. And great representation of lifters here.
45
Yeah.
seconds.
I see a number of lifter is from Dubai itself, so that's good. Great to have him here.
So in the 120 kilo now.
That looks good.
Oh, spot on the money.
Yeah.
3 white lights. Sunk it in nicely, got good speed out of the bottom.
Next weight on the bar, 90 kilos.
So we go to the 120 class again.
Al-Ali Khairi,
Muhammad Amir Ali,
Yeah.
90 kilos.
UAE, 90 kilos.
It's just 10 kilo below his personal best.
Bars loaded, just waiting for him to take the platform. And of course, Alico Uplift SPD standing behind the IPF and standing behind sport
A sport itself, yeah.
in general, making a lot of this possible.
I remember some years ago they gave a grant to, I think it was Lithuania for development, yeah. So they are looking at
Yeah, it's come a long way.
grassroots water- Yeah.
Oh, we had to work pretty
just
hard for that
lost
one and just got a little bit out of
balance.
shape halfway up.
Unfortunately, that is no.
I think that was more a case of first lift nerves than anything.
Please load the bar to 100 kilos.
Yeah, I think he just got a little bit nervous out there in his first lift, like every lifter does.
Big stage for him, yeah.
Adrian McGee, USA, looking for 100 kilos, got a best lift of 137.5.
Yeah, I know, yeah. He's been around, I see lift, it's about the third time I've seen him lift.
Yeah, he lifted in Sweden as
In
well, I think,
Sweden
didn't
as
he?
well, yeah.
He is built for deadlift. I can't wait to see him deadlift. Depth
good
is
depth.
good, smooth all the way, locks it to the top.
Yeah, plenty of experience there.
And we always talk about competition experience, don't we?
We do.
You know, and that just goes to show we've seen him
Used to
compete
doing this.
several times.
Yeah,
Just
don't
gets-
phase him.
Thomas, get ready.
Walking out on that big stage makes it a bit easier. So in the 105s now, Steve Lyons from the USA as well.
Yeah. I've seen Steve before as well.
Bars loaded, 105
105 kilos.
Yeah.
This will be a personal best by the looks of it.
Yeah. Come to this is a big personal best.
Yeah, if I remember rightly, Steve lifted in Sweden as well.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did.
We talk about it, the more competition experience you can get. And you see, lifters miss all 3 squats. And a lot of people say, why don't they just go home? Why do they bother? Because every bit of competition experience is competition. You can't buy that.
No, we can't. That should
Guess
be a
that
good
one on
lift.
the board?
Yeah, it's a good lift.
Daniel McCauley,
Yeah,
Great Britain,
I
115.
think he's a bit of a showman, this guy, I think.
Thomas
Well, we're in the 59 kilo class. He's going to put on a personal best of 115. It is a big lift in the 59s.
He's always smiling. It's coached by Dean Boring.
So he's getting pretty close there to double body weight.
Certainly is. Good lifter.
And just remind everyone at home, this is raw, not equipped. Even though this is the Open World
They're
Championship,
not
this is a
allowed.
raw.
They're not allowed to wear
So he is
equipment.
lifting almost double body weight. If I had to lift double my body weight, it would probably
I'll struggle.
pin me to the floor. Oh, just got a little bit forward there.
Yes, he
Great job
did.
from the spotters.
Did.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Yes, he will.
He's a much better squatter than that. You can see, just as he hits the bottom here, his
He doesn't
knees
go-
shift forward,
Yeah, and the body go
doesn't sit
forward.
back. I don't think he'll have any problems fixing that in between, but and a great job from the spotters catching them. Dion Thomas, USA, 115.
He again been in Rome a long time. I can tell you that he's actually an IPF coach. He's been to La Manga and done his coach
Fantastic
license
as well.
Yeah, so
That's really growing, the
yeah,
IPF coaching
absolutely.
course.
Yeah. I think we had 3 at the coaches again. I can't recall him.
Yeah.
He also been to La Manga, and that experience to go away and use that experience for helping other lifters. Yeah. So at the end.
So 93 kilo class. Depth is fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't think the refs will have any problems with that one. Gets that one on the board with 3 whites. So we move into their second lifts now. Abdallah Al-Ghalani, United Arab Emirates with 30 kilograms. And of course, if you're watching this on Facebook, click over to the Olympic channel, watch it in high definition. Everything's better in high definition, Ralph.
Absolutely.
30 kilograms.
5 kilo increase from his opener.
Yeah, so she has a best list of 30, so this will equal her personal best. And a successful lift of 25 on her opening lift. Got those first lift nerves out of the way. Depth is good.
That is good.
That was so much better than a first lift as well. She got a first lift, but that one was just looking better and better.
She's happy.
Absolutely fantastic lift there. Gets the depth in, sits, stays back. Tried to push her forward a little bit, but she managed to hold on to it. So, Iman Tahi Al Gharib, UAE as well, 40 kilograms.
Yeah.
Just shy of her personal best.
Increase of 5 kilo from her first.
Yeah, and a 5 kilo increase on a squat. This is a 57 kilo class. That's a reasonable sized jump
It's a big jump.
at this weight class. Lifting raw. And the spotting team, shout out to those guys. They have been outstanding. And that was outstanding as well. Absolute textbook. Referees say good lift.
And it is.
There is no mucking around with these lifts. They're walking out, hitting them,
Walk off again.
getting the job done. Khalid Abeid Al-Shia, 40 kilograms.
He missed this one.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to remember, was it depth or did he get a bit off balance?
I think it was balance, if I remember right.
Didn't quite get deep enough, I remember now. Just needs to sit back a little bit further.
Okay.
It was super fast. Yeah, it was a super fast lift. Just needs to sit back. And if he sits back, that'll get him the depth.
Get you set up.
That was a little deeper. Was it deep enough though?
Has he got it? No.
Not quite.
Look a bit more in these.
Just needs to go a fraction further. He's almost there. Almost there. Muhammad Ali Al-Razmi, UAE, 70 kilograms.
Yeah. It's a 10 kilo increase from his opener.
Yep, had a good opening lift.
Yeah. And his personal best is 75. So
And
this is a
unfortunately,
good attempt.
Fitzsimmons from Great Britain has scratched all lifts.
Was he a bit of an injury? So
Yeah,
there
may have
be a
sustained an
bit of
injury or an illness.
Yeah, shame, really.
I'm not entirely sure, or there may have been something happen with travel. Just shy of his personal best. Great
That's
down.
better.
Gets it to the bit of a shout as he comes up there.
That's really good.
Waiting for the lights, he gets them.
Do a few press-ups as well, why not?
Don't use them all up, you've got bench to come.
Yes, that's his warm-up for the bench.
Abdurrahman Rashid El Hassani, 85 kilograms. So opened on 75 without any problems.
Bars loaded, 85 kilos, Abdulrahman Al
He's doing his push-ups quicker than I can.
Yeah.
So opened on 75, successful.
Done 10
Now
kilo.
looking for 85, well under his personal
Yeah,
best.
120. I can't his profile. That looks good.
Fantastic. You know, one of the great things about the IPF is they actually have in their rules that run down through the federations, they have rules in their rule book to actually account for any lifters that have any form of disability as well.
Yeah.
I used to work with a couple of amputees,
Yeah.
and of course lower leg amputees. The rule book allows me as a coach to come out and place their foot. So there's a lot of things in the rules.
You can actually compete as a not a Special Olympic, but without limbs.
We have rules
you have to walk
to
and
accommodate
yeah.
those things, which is fantastic. So one of the few sports that actually accommodates
for
all walks of
disability.
life.
Yeah.
Kari Mohammed Amir Al Ali, UAE, 90 kilograms, just under his personal best. Missed this on his opener, just needs to get his balance. That's better.
Get was fast.
Had his balance on that one. Gets
Yes,
it on the board.
that's good. He's on the board. Well done.
No problem at all there. So go to 95 kilos now for Ibrahim Abdullah Al Hamadi. Well under his personal best of 115, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem for him. Got his opening lift at 85 really well. Sat back into it. Sinks down in there.
Yes. That looks a good squat.
I think that should be 3 white lights. It
Yes,
is. Very good control.
Next weight on the bar, 100 kilos, Ahmed Al Hassani, United Arab Emirates. McGee and Lyons.
So we go to 100 kilos. Ahmed Al Hassani, 100 kilograms.
United Arab Emirates.
Well under his personal best. Got his opener as well. So in the 120 kilo class. And he weighed in today 117.6.
30 seconds.
And held his balance well. Tried to push him back.
Yes, good
Managed
lift.
to correct that.
Ahmed Al Hassani. Next weight on the bar. He's 105 kilos.
So we move to 105 now. Adrian McGee, USA.
Bar is loaded.
Yes.
5 kilos.
Got his
This is-
opener.
Yeah, increase it by 5 kilo. Very experienced.
Yeah, lifting
It's
for
first to
the
best.
competition.
Yeah. Personal best is 137, so it's done a lot more than this before.
So Adrian is in the 66 kilo class.
That's very good.
And doesn't appear to have any problems with that one. So we changed to 110 now. Steve Lyons opened at 105. No problem at all. Now looking for 110.
Yeah.
110 kilos.
So 105 kilo class.
5 kilo increase.
Weighed in
first.
on the light end of 105. Weighed in at 95.94. So giving away a few kilos there. But I don't think he's going to let it affect him. He has a fairly commanding lead over Al-Hamadi Abdullah from UAE.
Oh, it's driving through it.
And should be good lift.
Should
Look
be.
deep enough. It is. 3 white lights.
It is.
So Daniel McGawley now, 115 kilos.
He just lost balance. Lost balance in this. Got right
it
down.
was not a strength issue at all.
No, he just went forward a little bit.
Just as he hit the bottom,
Yeah.
his hip shifted forward a little bit. Lift his chest up. He's got a great coach in his corner.
Oh,
there
he
from
has.
the US.
Ex-world champion,
Yeah,
debarring.
you couldn't ask for more than that in your
Not
corner,
at
could
all.
you? You look at the size and know if you get it wrong, is he going to eat you for breakfast? Yeah, he might. Big
Plenty,
breath
yeah.
in.
Yeah, get everything right.
You see the focus. That's
That's
better.
much better.
That looks like the
So
money.
3 white lights here. Yes, it
That's
is.
the one. That's the money lift.
122.5 kilos next weight on the bar. This is Dion Thomas.
So Dion Thomas from the US now, 122.5.
Yeah. Season champion, Dion.
122.5. Had a good opening lift at 115. In the 93 kilo class.
122.5 kilos, Dion Thomas, USA.
Just taking his time. He's got plenty of time on the clock.
Out steady. Get it set up.
Yeah, good steady walk out there.
Yeah. Get his depth. And drive through it.
Depth is definitely not an issue for this young man.
Nothing. Maybe far too deep, but yeah. Super squat.
I think if I squatted that deep, I would stay there. But he's not giving the referees anything to think
option
about.
to give a red light.
We always talk about being convincing. That is convincing. So we come to our third round now. Tari Abdullah Al Galani, United Arab Emirates for 35 kilos in a 47 kilo class.
Start at 25, went 5 kilo to 30, and now taking 35.
So it'd be nice to see it
New
go 3
personal
from
best.
3.
Yeah, personal best.
Oh, 5 kilos on a personal best as well. That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
If you can come to a world champion event in any weight class, in any division, and add to one of your lifts or add to your total, even if it's 2.5 kilos, you are doing well. So if you're new to powerlifting, what we often see is when you start powerlifting, you see all those really quick gains, then it levels out and plateaus out.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
just
she
walked
got
forward.
a yellow and a red there.
Yeah. I think she came up and just walked slightly
She
forward.
got 2 on the board.
Yes.
And the one thing I learnt about powerlifting a long time ago from one of the greats, Jen Thompson, powerlifting is not linear. And she's exactly right. You will have times when you beat your totals, you will have times when you do far less than your totals. You'll have training cycles that go less, you'll have training cycles, it's not linear. You have to lift for the condition. Khalid Abad Al-Shia, UAE, 40 kilograms, he needs this.
This one. You need to get this.
Just needs to sit back into it a little bit further, sink it in. He has the speed, he has the strength, just needs to trust in it. That was deeper again.
Deeper. Okay. Will you get you this time?
Yes,
he got
gets
it
on
to
the
the
board.
one. Well done. He's on the board.
So he sneaks it in there just by the skin of his teeth. I've seen too many people miss lifts this week. I don't need to see any more.
No.
So in the 57 kilo class, Iman Al-Gharib, UAE, 45 kilos, equal her personal best.
Yeah, lifted well. Started with 35, went 40, and now this one to equal or personal best. Drive it up.
Hangs around down the bottom there for a
Yeah.
while just to make sure the referees can have a look. Thank you very much. I've got depth. And he gets the white lights. So now we move to 75 kilos. Muhammad Ali Al-Mazmi, United Arab Emirates, equaling his personal best,
Yes.
75 kilograms. And we're in the 59 kilo class. He's had two very good lifts. Now looking for 3 from 3.
Yeah, and if you get this, we might get 10 press-ups as well.
I thought for a second there you were telling me to do 10 push-ups.
No, Gary. Maybe later.
Good
Oh.
depth, plenty of power.
Yes, we're gonna get some press-ups, I think. 3 white.
It's on the
Good, good
board, here
lift.
we go.
Oh,
we've got the clap
yes.
push-up as
No,
well.
he's showing off.
Yeah, now he's just showing off. Now he's making me look bad. What a lift though. Great to see. Just rescued it there. You can see
Yes.
his hips popped up and his chest rolled forward, but then he managed to rescue that. Abdurrahman Rashid Al Husani now, UAE, 90 kilograms.
Yep, started with 75, went 85, and now.
Yeah, looking for 3 from 3 as well.
Yep.
Taking his time.
That looks good.
That looks like a solid squat. It is. 3 whites. There's plenty of green on this board today. Looking fantastic. Right now we move to 100 kilos. Muhammad Amir Al-Ali, UAE.
Misses up now with 90. Successful this second, 90. This is a 10 kilo increase.
And it'll equal his personal
Equals
best.
Personal best, yes.
And great to see UAE with such a huge
Yeah,
representation.
Yeah, with the Special Olympics.
And great to see UAE with a number of athletes in the entire competition,
Yes.
which is fantastic because this is
That's
their
also, yeah,
first World
major.
Championship. 100 kilograms. Strength is not an issue,
Not at all.
and he gets that one on the board. Ibrahim Abdullah Al-Hamadi, 100 kilograms. 105 kilo class.
Yeah.
Weighed in at 98.2.
This will give him a 3 for 3. 85, 95, now 100.
Drops it in, making it look easy.
And it looks easy. And it's 3 white lights. Well done.
3 from 3, very well done. 66 kilo class, Adrian McGee for the USA, 107.5. That's a solid lift. He weighed in at 59.92.
Yeah.
So on the light end of a 66.
Bar loaded, 107.5 kilos, Adrian McGee, USA.
107.5.
Open it with 100. Then he went 105.
Yeah, nice progression through that. And he's done much more than this in the past.
Oh, yeah, in the past, yes.
But he's lifting for his training and conditions.
Yep.
And lifting knowing he's competing at a world championship stage, an event. Jeff looks good.
Yes. Should be a good lift.
Didn't cause him too much trouble at all. It is. It's good lift. It's on the board. We go to 115. Ahmed Salman Al Hassani, United Arab Emirates, 115. He opened at 85, hit 100, now looking for 115.
Yes.
A pretty hefty increase, but he is a 120 lifter. He's in the 120 class, so in that regards, it's not a huge percentage of body weight.
No.
He's got both previous lifts.
That looks good.
Yeah, I think he should get that one on the board. He does. He gets it there. So we load to 115. Steve Lyons, USA. Who has been on point on all lifts.
Yes.
Let's see if he can stay on point with this one. It'll be a huge personal best.
Starts at 105, went 110, and now he's got another 5 to 150. Like I said, a huge PB.
Massive. But he's not new to it. So let's see if he can handle the 115, take it for a spin. Def looks good. Head up, chest up, locks it. That should be a good lift. It is. 3 white lights. Daniel Macaulay, Great Britain, 59 kilo class.
Yeah.
Looking at 120, so it's just a feather over double body weight.
Yeah. And this is a big personal best because his previous personal best is 110.
And missed his opener at 115.
Yeah.
Came back, smashed it on his second.
Absolutely. And this would be a big personal best. And he will be excited if you get this one. Drive it upwards.
Oh
yes.
Good. He's got the power of the patented
Yep.
SBD belt there as well.
Yep.
Gets it on the board. What a personal best. Now Dion Thomas in the 93 kilo class wants 130. Opened at 115, slid up to 122 and a half. Now looking for 130, which is just below his personal best of 150. Spotters and loaders doing a great job.
Absolutely. They
have
really
kept
work
this-
hard this week.
They've kept this whole week on schedule.
Keep everything moving. No mistakes. Very few. I can't remember a mistake made by these spotters.
They have been
No.
absolutely on fire.
And they're there for the load, for the lifters.
You know, and the
It's
better your
important.
spotting team is, the more trust and confidence the athletes have in them,
Yep.
the harder they'll push themselves.
Yes, correct.
130. Gets depth
Oh,
well.
that's a good
Has
squat.
to work hard for that one, but it looks good.
Should be 3 white light.
And it is 3 white lights. What a way to finish the squat session. Don't go too far away, though. We aren't going to be very long. We'll be back here in 20 minutes. And these guys are going to hit the platform again for the bench press. Welcome back to Dubai, United Arab Emirates, for the 2019 IPF World Open Powerlifting Championships. And it has been an incredible week of lifting so far. It just keeps getting better and better. We are just about to kick the bench off in the Special Olympics division. Ralph, you just raced up there. Actually, it's the fastest I've seen you move to have a look at the bar they're using. Tell us.
Yeah, you're correct. I mean, what it is a weightlifting bar.
Yeah, which is slightly narrower in diameter.
And not enough in kneeling as it is on a powerlifting bar, but same weight.
Yep, same weight, so slight different in rule technicalities for this division. We saw them bringing out the different bar there. So Ralph moved at the speed of lightning.
That was my workout for the day.
That was it. He's done his cardio. That's it. We've got to replenish him now. And we are just about to kick up the bench. The bar's loaded at 15 for Atari Al-Galani, UAE.
Yep. Here we go for the bench press, the second discipline.
Personal best of 25 kilograms.
Opening with 15. Of course, the bar is probably slightly lighter as well.
Yeah, so
probably a lighter bar.
Yeah, but it's an Olympic women's bar.
Women's bar, yeah. Yeah. Looks good.
And should be a good lift. It is. Gets that one on the board. So we move to 25 kilos. Iman Al-Gharib, UAE.
Bars loaded, 25 kilos, Ayman Al-Gharib, United Arab Emirates.
Just to say, Gary, I know the IPF is working with Special Olympics to develop what you call a unified championship.
Oh, fantastic.
Where they can have able-bodied lifting together as a team.
As a world championship.
As a team. No, as a team.
As a
So
whole
maybe
team? Absolutely
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That's a big move forward.
That's a big forward, yeah. So we're looking forward to that. It's been discussed, and I think they're looking for it maybe in 2020. I don't know.
Oh, so it's moving along quite quickly, which is really good. Now, the bar load has been called. We've only got 25 seconds left on 20 seconds left on the clock. I'm not sure what's happened to Gharib.
Coming out.
Up, here we go.
Under 10 seconds.
Nothing like leaving it to the last second, just to build that anticipation. Put on a good show.
I think we're time out, I think. Sorry, it's been timed out.
Just timed out.
Need to go out a bit quicker.
Disappointing. But that's okay. On the next lift, they'll be out there. Plenty of time to spare.
And give it a full minute.
So important to get out there in time.
Just
give
to
yourself
explain,
time to set up.
You got 1 minute for the time your name is called, the bar is loaded.
Yep, so from the moment the MC calls bar loaded, you have 1 minute to start your lift or get that start command. So move to 35 kilos, Khalid Abeid Al-Shir, United Arab Emirates, 35 kilograms. Plenty of time to set up.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic lift.
Very good opener.
3 white lights. Gets that one on the board. Pretty happy with that lift.
Absolutely.
Mohammed Al-Mazmi, United Arab Emirates. 45 kilos, 10 kilos under his personal best.
45 kilos, Mohammed Al-Mazmi, United Arab Emirates.
Yes. This is 10 kilo below his personal best.
Yep, his 59 kilo class, weighed in at 51.6. So right on the bottom end of that weight class.
Oh, that's so quick.
No mucking around with that one at
Not
all.
at all. Get in there.
But unfortunately,
Yeah.
beat the commands.
B command. Yeah.
So unfortunately, no lift.
So
Didn't wait for the
we
commands.
missed our press up, Gary, as well, because he normally do
So
2
no
or 3
press ups.
press ups. Yeah.
So Geraldine Fitzsimmons, Great Britain,
Yeah.
55.
She doesn't do any squatting.
Yep, so no
she just
squatting,
do the bench.
so just doing the bench.
Just the bench only. Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago. In some of the national divisions, they would run the bench only
Yes.
with the all 3 lifts.
Yes. True. Oh, that's comfortable.
In particular,
Very
local divisional events, as it takes up just way too much time to have both of them.
Yeah.
And I think it works quite well. Made short work of that. So move to 60 kilograms now.
Bar is loaded, 55, 60 kilos.
Ahmed Al Hassani for 60 kilograms. Personal best of 85.
Yes. So this should be a good, or also easy opener for him.
Yeah, I don't think he'll have any problems with this one.
No.
He demonstrated plenty of strength and power in the squat. Good touch.
Oh, easy bench
Gets
press.
a nice quick press call there. 3 white lights. You know, it's one thing I always talk about as a coach to athletes. If you can stop, get that bar to your chest, get it to stop quickly, you are going to get a quick press command. The quicker you get that press command, the more opportunity you use to use what's left of the stretch shortening cycle as well. But if you're hanging around down the bottom trying to get that bar to steady, they're going to wait and you're going to stay there for a long time.
The waiting, yeah.
Abdurrahman Rashid Al Hassani, United Arab Emirates, looking for 65 kilograms.
The coach is making sure the hands even both sides, which is important.
Yep, and you can see he's inside those 81 centimetre markers.
So there's no difference.
Yep, and you can come out, point a finger on that
That's correct.
ring, but no further than that. It has to be covered.
Good lift.
So the referee
That's
can
right.
see that.
Yeah.
You're too far out.
That's what they look for. They look for if you can see the ring from the inside, yeah, then you know
Yeah,
you're too
it's
wide.
not something we see referees having to correct at
No.
competitions very often, but we're
It's
actually
very
seeing it quite a
unusual.
bit this week.
Very unusual this week.
And I-
So
and I-
many lifters
Yeah, and I think it really is just everyone trying to
pushing limits.
push the limits and get as much as they can out of it, not intentionally trying to break rules or anything like that.
True.
Ibrahim Abdullah Al Hamadi, 70 kilograms.
Oh yes,
Super fast lift.
absolutely.
3 white lights. Made short work of that one.
75 kilos next weight on the bar. Adrian McGee, USA. Prepare the Corby and Ali Kyrie.
Adrian McGee, USA, 75 kilograms. And
Like we
great
said
lift
before, Adrian been around for a long time.
Yeah, look, and his
I've seen
experience
him,
shows as
yeah,
well.
Many years competing.
And his experience shows, and he's, yeah, and you can tell because
You can
he's
see
got
it.
a real adaptation
Yeah.
to the IPF rules. Because if you go to Parabench, there's some slightly different rules, and some of the different organisations have a little
That's
bit
right.
different. So he's adapted to that very well.
That's a good bench.
3 white lights and a good lift. 75 kilos of Adrian McGee. Next weight on the bar. 80 kilos.
Daniel McGawley, Great Britain, 80 kilograms.
Ali Kyrie and Steve Lyons to follow. Bar loaded.
just below his personal best of 82.5. And he's got the particularly designed bench belt, which is narrower than a normal powerlifting belt, to allow you to be able to wear a belt but still get up into that arch position without the belt causing any restriction. Some people find the belt a bit restrictive.
Oh yes, that's a good bench press.
Very good.
Excellent.
Personally, when it comes to belt, I just wear my SBD belt everywhere.
Yes, exactly.
I wear it to bed. I wear it for my jeans. I wear it for bench press.
You wear it to bed.
Wear it to bed. Wear it in the shower. Everywhere. Muhammad Amir Al Ali, UAE, 80 kilograms. Got a best lift of 115.
So this should be comfortable.
Well,
that's a good.
He's out there taking care of business.
Very much so.
Very quickly. Thank you very much. I'll take that and put it in the bank. Steve Lyons from the US of A, 95 kilograms. Another athlete that we've seen several times before.
Yes.
95 kilograms. So if you're sitting at home and you're new to powerlifting, we'll use calcium or magnesium chalk to increase the friction between the hands and the bar. And you may think in bench, do we really need it? We're squeezing that bar so tight, and almost a bending action, that we want to increase that friction as much as we can. And he's done a great job with 3 white lights.
3 white lights.
Dion Thomas, USA, 97.5.
Yeah. Got a best bench of 112.5, so again, it should be a nice complete opening for.
Yeah, you shouldn't have too much trouble with that one.
No, it shouldn't be.
Weighed in today at 89.09 in the 93 kilo class. Taking his time, he's got plenty of it. Long arms.
Very long arms. Drive it through the
That's
end.
a long way to move that bar.
It's got it.
Gets the 3 white lights. That is a long way to shift that weight.
I've just been thinking, the IPF could have a very exciting time ahead of us. I mean, yesterday we had a conference here where we was explain where we are in relationship for IOC recognition. Very exciting time. Disability sport is coming to us.
It is a really exciting time to be part of the IPF. We're working towards IOC recognition for quite a while now. And yesterday's conference was, really a moment of confirmation that everything's on the right track.
On the right track, and we're getting there.
There was a time when people would ask me about whether powerlifting would be an Olympic sport, and my response would always be, it will be, but probably not while I'm involved.
Exactly.
It'll probably be such a long way down the track. But now when people ask me, I look at it and say, you know what?
Yeah, we're getting there.
I don't think we're that far away.
No.
Atari Al-Galani.
Yes.
Looking for 20 kilos.
Open with 15, successful.
This is just shy of her personal best. Oh, I just got a little bit unsteady there. Unfortunately, no lift. Just got a bit out of shape at the bottom there. As you can see, lost all the tightness. And once you lose that tightness, very hard to push that
bring it
back through. So Iman Al Gharib, United Arab Emirates, 25
Yeah,
kilograms.
she missed this on her first attempt.
25 kilos, Ayman Al
And of course, none of this possible without our great sponsors, Alico,
No.
Uplift, SBD.
3 great sponsors.
And they make
Yeah.
all of this possible. And of course, none of this possible without the IPF.
Not at all. Quite right. And thank you so much to all our sponsors. Really are.
25 kilos on the bar, 10 kilos below her personal best. Had a few little issues with the opening one. She didn't come out in time and timed out. She's given herself plenty of time this time.
Oh, that's easy.
And has no problems with that one. 3 white lights. Yeah, unfortunately on her first one, just didn't get out there in time. She had 7 seconds when she got out there. So Khalid Al-Shia, 40 kilograms for his second attempt. Opened at 35. Smoked it.
Yeah.
Now looking for 40.
Yeah, still 10 kilo below his personal best. So again, this should be good.
He's pretty much been on fire today so far. And he's looking good in the bench as well. Weighed in at 83.2 in the 93 kilo class.
That's good.
Yeah, he is looking very, very
That's
good
strong.
today.
He's running off.
Ready for the next one, Muhammad Ali Al Razmi, United Arab Emirates, looking for 50 kilos for
Missed
his
45
second.
on his opener. So he needs this one.
Yeah, just couldn't quite put it all together. And got a little bit ahead, missed the commands. And we talk about that and the rules and the technicalities bench. You've got to wait for that start command, you've got to wait for the press command, you've got to wait
command.
for the rack command.
Yep.
And it's really easy to go out there, adrenaline
Totally forget.
pumping, get that bar in your hands, and then start the lift and think, oh,
I should have
I've
stopped.
forgotten again. That's better.
Oh, yes.
Much better. And just waiting for the referee's decision. He's got a light issue with the referees. I'm fairly confident it's a good lift. And it's a good lift.
It's a good lift.
It is.
Well done. Yeah, it looks a good lift anyway, wasn't it?
It was a good lift. I can see the referees indicating that. Geraldine Fitzsimmons, Great Britain, 57.5. Works for the National Health Service in the UK. 50 years of age.
Got a personal best of 60.
So getting up pretty close to that personal best there.
Yeah.
This will give us a good indication of how that training cycle's been going. I mean, I know a lot of people sitting at home thinking 2.5 kilos. Yeah, that's not a very big difference. That's not very. In the bench press, 2.5 kilos
That's huge.
is quite a big.
Especially for-
Is quite a lot.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, training's been going really well. So that was 57.5. Be interested to see if she goes to
Goes for
62.5
equal
or
the personal
just
best,
equals.
maybe go. Yeah, I think she'll equal the
5
personal
kilos is a big jump.
best. It is
though.
a big jump.
Abdurrahman Rashid Al Hassani, UAE, looking for 70 kilos for his second. Managed the opener of 65 without any problems at all. Yeah, we talk about how nerve-wracking the world stage is compared to a local event or even a national event.
Yeah.
You walk out on that stage, there's TV cameras, there's photographers, there's lights. You know, it's a nerve-wracking experience for your
Certainly is
first ever World Championship event.
Oh, that's a good lift.
It should be a pretty solid lift. Wouldn't mind seeing him drive it back a little bit further. Not sure if we'll catch the replay on this one. Just a little bit straight up there.
Yes, I see what you mean.
I'd
Yeah.
like to see him as that weight gets heavy, it's going to cause some problems. Just work on driving it back a little bit. Just a fraction.
A fraction.
Ahmed Salman Al Hassani.
We've just been looking at the technical controller chip. It's one of the main guys in the Special Olympics. I'm not sure if he's the president, but I'm working with him to try and develop something in Europe.
Oh, good.
As well, yeah. Doing a great job.
There's so many great new opportunities for athletes,
for
the IPF, for the EPF.
Oh, that's
no problems. Absolutely flying through them. 3 white lights.
77.5 next weight on the bar. Adrian McGee, USA.
And again, probably wouldn't mind to see just a little bit drive back, just a fraction,
just
as that weight gets heavier.
USA.
You know, but I mean, that's the thing with powerlifting and training. You know, we adjust our technique as we develop.
As to go. Yeah.
Adrian McGee, USA, 77.5 in the 66 kilo class. Weighed in as one of the lightest 66 kilo class I've ever seen at 59.9.
Yes, that's a good lift.
Very good lift. That's a really narrow grip
Close
too, for such long arms.
A lot more tricep rather than,
And for such long arms.
Yeah.
But it's working well for him.
Absolutely.
Ibrahim Abdullah Al Hamadi, 80 kilograms.
He's 20 kilo below his personal best, so again, should be comfortable.
Weighed in today at 98.2.
Yeah.
In the 105s. Just waiting for him to come to the platform. I hope he's not leaving it too late. And of course, this incredible venue and this fantastic competition put together by Uplift. One of the greatest training platforms you can get and coaching platforms you can get your hands on. Online coaching platform bringing coaches and athletes together from around the world. And the one thing I really like about it is it's not just any coach.
Right.
Yeah, it's a quality coach. To be an Uplift coach, you've actually got to sit and interview. You talk to one of their doctors that work with them, asking you a number of questions.
So it's very professionally.
Yeah, look, they asked me questions I hadn't thought about since university.
All right, there you are. That's good.
Yeah, so you know when you're searching for a coach by Uplift, what you're getting is a knowledgeable
professional
quality coach.
Which is good.
Daniel Macaulay from Great Britain will come out for our next lift. So Ibrahim didn't come out for that lift. So 85 kilos goes on the bar on Daniel Macaulay from Great Britain.
Yeah, successful with the 80. It's a 5 kilo increase.
Yeah, so this will be a personal best for him as well. So I'll add 2.5 kilos to his personal best.
Drive it through.
And I think he's got it.
Oh, yes.
It looks good from this angle. Let's wait and see. It is.
Yes.
3 white lights. He gets a personal best. So now we move to 95 kilograms for Mohammed Amir Al Ali, United Arab Emirates.
Bars loaded, 95 kilos. Mohammed Al Ali Khairi, United Arab Emirates.
We're just waiting for bar loaded to be called. Center referee keeping on top of things. And You can see him ready to go
Oh,
out
hey,
there.
wait. He's waiting for his coach. Come
Yeah,
on.
waiting for his coach. Usually it's the coaches waiting for the athletes to be ready.
Yeah, we're right.
It's nice to see it the other way around for the change. The athlete waiting for the coach. Yeah, that's score 1 to the athletes today.
Yeah. Oh, fantastically fast.
I've 3 white lights. I've been a coach and a handler at international competitions a number of times in my life, and there's nothing worse than when an athlete says, "I'm just going to the bathroom, coach," and then 10 minutes,
Right
later
there.
you're looking for them everywhere, and you think, "Great, I've lost my athlete."
Bars loading 100 kilos, Steve Lyons, USA.
Steve Lyons, 100
Yeah.
kegs.
This equaled his personal best. And based on his opener, 95, I would think that if he gets this, we would possibly see a new personal best.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
Looking for the 100 keg here. I remember a time in the gyms, 100 kilos was an outstanding lift. Now everyone's doing it.
Drive it through.
Oh, that was a good lift. Dug those shoulders in hard to the bench. Gets it on the board. Dion Thomas, 105.
Afari Al-Kailani and Ayman Al-Karim get ready.
105 kilograms. Opened at 97 and a half. Now looking at 105, and then probably going to look to match his personal best, I'd say.
Personal best is 112, so that's the plan, I would think.
In the 93 kilo weight class. Gets that chest up to the bar very
Drive it
nicely.
through. Keep the arms
Oh, he's
moving.
having to work hard for this one.
No.
Just couldn't quite lock it out there. Let's have a look at the replay and let's see what he can do to fix that. Because he got it well off his chest, so he gets the chest up high, which is nice.
Tight, push it through.
Just needs to tuck the elbows back, drive back a
Yeah,
little
I
bit.
think maybe that could be. But
he'll
I think that's
smoke
the,
that.
that's the technique he used,
Yep.
so very hard to change it. But
He
you're
will
right.
smoke that.
Yeah.
I mean, if his coach could cue him to just tuck the elbows in a little bit, that will automatically drive it back a fraction.
Yep.
Because he has the strength off the chest. So then he just has to get to that position where the triceps
The
can
tricep
take
come
over.
into play.
So we go back to the 47 kilo class for a third attempt. 20 kilograms. Atali Al-Galani, United Arab Emirates. So opened at 15, missed the 20 on her second. Oh, she stayed in better form that time, but I'm not sure if she's got it. Let's wait and see.
Yes,
She does.
yes. Well done. She's happy.
Yeah, she stayed in
High
much
five.
better form on that one.
Next weight on about 30 kilos, Ayman Al-Karim.
And it didn't get quite as loose at the bottom there. Probably just needs to tighten up a little bit.
Yeah.
And she'll be hitting the 30s in no time.
Bar loading 30 kilos,
Iman Al-Karib, 30 kilograms. Just shy of her personal best for her third lift. At 57 kilo class.
Drive through it.
Oh, fantastic
Aha,
lift.
it's a good bench press, yeah.
I think she's got this one, and she has 3 white lights. So we go to 50 kilos now. Khalid Abeid Al Shia, United Arab Emirates.
This will equal his personal best.
I was talking to a young man that drives us to the venue every day.
Oh, yes.
And they said they get about 5 days of rain a year here, and we've had 2 of them.
2.
50 kilos, Khalid Al-Jay, United Arab Emirates.
I think it was very nice of us to bring the rain.
He's blaming us. Well, not me. I'm from Spain, and there's no rain in Spain.
Only on the plains.
I've got the planes, yes.
50 kilos on the bar for Al Shia. Opened at 35, went to 40, now looking to equal his personal best with a 10 kilo jump. Not going to be the easiest lift, this one. He's going to have to put in the work. It's the start command.
Oh, I think he just beat the command?
I'm not sure if he was right on it or he beat it.
Yeah, he's got it.
Right
Well
on
done.
it.
Yep,
He gets
why
the
not?
white from the center referee who gave the command.
He came on through. Well done.
I mean, a lot of lifters will actually try and, I guess, second guess time that press
It's like
command.
a sprinter trying to beat that gun.
And if you can get it right,
yes,
brilliant.
you're away with it. Yes, true.
If you mistime it though,
you're in trouble.
Geraldine Fitzsimmons, Great Britain, 60 kilograms. So equaling her personal best. She's had 2 good lifts so far. Again, quite a narrow grip.
Yes.
Letting the triceps
Nice
do a lot of the
tricep.
work. That's a good start command. Good press.
And she's working it
She's
through.
working it.
And
She
that's
gets it
easy.
there. 3 white lights. You know, I think she played a really good card.
Yeah,
but,
equal the
but
personal
I reckon
best.
she's got 62 and a half in the
I'm
tank.
sure she has.
Muhammad Ali Al Mazwi, United Arab Emirates, 60 kilograms. So didn't get off to the best start, jumped the commands, absolutely nailed it on his
yes.
second. Now looking for a personal best of 60 kilograms. Coach just giving some last minute instructions, probably saying listen to the commands.
Yes, wait for it, wait for the commands. Yes,
Oh,
power
he's got
tight.
it there. What do the referees say? Gets
3
it on the
white
ball with
lights.
3 white lights. He's pretty happy with that lift.
Pretty happy.
Now we move to 75 kilograms in the 83 kilo class. Abdul Raham Rashid Al Hassani,
She's just
United Arab Emirates.
just below his personal best.
Looking to go 3 from 3. Getting himself set up there. We talked earlier in the week about the arch and the tightness of the system. You see a lot of these guys are quite flat in the way they bench. As long as they're tight through that system, the only advantage lifting that arch would be reducing that range of motion. As long as they're tight.
Yeah, you're bringing all the muscle groups into play.
It does. I mean, it does make it a little more difficult to get that system super tight when you're flat in the back. But it's working very well. So Adrian McGee, USA, 80 kilograms.
Personal best.
2.5 kilos on his best lift in the 66 kilo class. So well above body weight.
The coach just adjusting make sure the grip is even in both sides, which is important. Okay, you got to work hard. Work through it, drive through it, get the arm moving. Yes.
Absolutely fantastic. That looks pretty solid. It is. Not a bad way to finish. So we go to 85 kilos now. Ahmed Salaman Al Hassani.
Personal best, equal it.
He's had 2 good lifts so far, 60, 75. Now going that 10 kilo jump. Did a big jump between his first and his second, 15 kilos.
15. Now he's got to go
Well,
5.
we are in the 120 kilo class, so probably not that unusual. And now looking to equal his PB. He's been having a pretty good day so far. Not bad in front of your home crowd.
That's right. And television as well.
So
This
the
is
home
going
crowd
on
advantage.
all over the world and live stream. Let's drive through it. It's also been broadcast on the Olympic channel.
And just missing that lift, got a yellow and a red. He's a little bit disappointed with that one, but he's had a great day so far.
Lifted very well. And she got the deadlift to come yet.
Certainly has. Daniel McGawley, Great Britain, 87.5. This will be a 5 kilo personal best.
Yes.
He opened on 80, personal best on his second, had to work for it. And this one, he's gonna have to put in a lot of work. And going by second, I think if he can put it all together, get all his timing right, I think he'll get this.
I think he will. Nice and tight. Drive
Yeah,
on.
stay tight all the way. I
Drive
think
on.
he's
Keep
got it.
Working. Yes, he has.
Great job. Held it tight
Well.
all the way through.
Oh, he's happy.
We talk about tightness all the time, but it's, you know, if you're tight, all the power you're developing
Use
is into
all
the
the
bar.
muscle groups, yeah.
And he's pretty happy with that. And have a look at the replay here. Stays tight at the bottom. The chest stays up. Nothing shifts.
No, and he drive it through the arms, through the chest, through
Nothing
the
shifts at
shoulders.
all. Everything's going to the
working.
bar.
Well done.
Great technique. So we get him 90 kilos now. Ibrahim Abdullah Al Hamadi, UAE. Looking for 90 kilograms. He missed the 80 on his second.
Yes, he did. Let's see what he can do with this. Drive it through.
And
No.
just a bit
Not
much
to-
today. But he got one on the board, and that's the main thing. So we go to 105 now. Just having a look at the replay. Doesn't look like there was really anything wrong with the lift. It was just a bit too heavy
I
today.
think today was too heavy, yeah.
Steve Lyons, USA, 105.
Personal best, if he gets it.
Not a bad way to finish here
No.
in Dubai.
5 kilos, Steve Lyons, USA.
And there's quite a fair travel distance from US to here, I imagine. It's probably about a 12-hour flight or maybe a 14-hour flight.
So, yeah. So
And the time zone
overcome.
difference.
Yeah.
So doing
Yeah, it could
really
be,
well.
it'd be quite a number of hours difference. 6 hours between Spain and
Yeah, and I remember
Yeah.
going to Canada last year. It was an enormous time zone
Yeah.
difference for me. from where
driving
I live.
it.
He's having to work hard.
I
Boy,
think
he
he's
muscled
got
that
it.
one through, didn't he? He has.
Well done.
He had to put some muscle into that one.
105 remains on the bar for Dion Thomas.
It's the high five from Jennifer Thompson.
Prepare Mohammed
Yeah.
Al-Khairi.
She's doing a good job.
You
as
know
well,
you're doing a good job
working.
on bench if
Yeah.
Jen gives you a high five.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never had one. Dion Thomas, USA 105. Missed this on his second. Looking to rectify that on his third.
Yeah, it's got it. It's just coming to sticking point where it just couldn't get through it.
Yeah,
so
just needs to tuck the
little bit
elbows in a
more
little.
Little more speed, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit more speed. A little bit of a drive back.
Drive hard.
Oh, he's putting
Yes,
the work in this
again,
time. I think he's
working
got it this
He's
time.
got it.
I think it's there.
Well done.
Wait for
Well
the
done there.
referees.
I think it's
It
got it.
is. What a comeback.
Last bench press of the session.
And the last press of the session before we move to deadlifts. Muhammad Amir Al Ali, UAE, 110 kilograms in the 120 kilo weight class. Just shy of his personal best at 115. He's having a great day. spotters always getting the lifters fired up.
Yes. It's good, isn't it? Really, every
It's
lifter
one
come
of
out,
those sports
they
that
just
just everyone wants everyone to do well.
succeed. Correct.
110, can he put it on the board to finish strong? Oh, looks like it was just a little bit too much today. Might be able to catch on the replay. He may have just mistimed it. Looked like he hesitated a little bit.
Let's
Let's have a look. Yeah, a little bit of a
Yes.
hesitation, came back a little bit. Almost had that on, but certainly plenty of green on this board. Don't go anywhere. 20 minutes time, we're going to be right back here and watch these guys all battle it out
Yes.
on the deadlifts. Welcome back to Dubai for the 2019 IPF World Open Powerlifting Championships, and we are just about to kick off the deadlifts in the Special Olympics division and the deadlift platform where egos are destroyed and champions are born. This is where the fun begins. Everyone loves a good deadlift party, and we're about to get one started. And of course, a big shout out to our sponsors, Alico, doing so much for the sport, and not just making great equipment, but just doing so much for sport in general. Uplift, who put on this amazing competition, and the producers of one of the greatest online coaching platforms on the planet, and SBD, without a doubt, the best lifting equipment you can put on when you walk out on that platform, making all of this possible. And remember, none of these competitions are possible without the support of these guys. And of course, none of these competitions are possible without such amazing athletes. And this week has been beyond anything anyone could ever imagine.
Not a shot of a doubt.
World records in every single session this week.
Every session, every class, every age group. Yeah, it's just been unbelievable.
Yeah, it's been absolutely outstanding. What a week. So a huge, huge shout out to all the athletes that competed. But right now, Atari Al Galani, United Arab Emirates, looking for 30 kilos.
Again, the coaches just making sure their hands, the body is in the right place, ready. That's get it at to earn time, pull, stand up straight. No.
And just couldn't quite get it to lock out there. Just losing a balance a little bit. And I think that was more a case of just the first deadlift nerves on this big stage. And I think on the next lift she'll come out and absolutely smash that. We move to 45 kilograms now. Iman Al-Gharib, 45 kilograms. Well under her personal best of 60 kilograms.
60 kilograms are right, 15 kilo below.
Giving herself plenty of room to move. Bar is loaded. And here she comes. 45 kilograms on the bar. Should be an easy opening lift. And it is.
Very easy.
And straight up to lockout. 3 white lights, gets that one on the board. So we move to 65 kilograms now. She had good technique. Good conventional lift there. Shoulders are back. Hips are locked.
Knees locked.
Khalid Abeid Al-Shia, United Arab Emirates, 65 kilograms.
15 kilo below his personal best, so should be a nice.
We talk about conservative opening lifts all the time.
Nice, easy opener, well within your scope. She got 2 more attempts after that to go. That's easy.
Yeah, very easy opening lift there. Gets the 3 white lights. So Muhammad Ali Al Mazmi, UAE, 80 kilos.
Bars loaded, 80 kilos, Mohammed Al-Mazmi, UAE.
Yes.
So looking for an 80 kilo deadlift.
That's good setup.
Yeah, very good. Hips down.
Should be a good lift.
Probably a fraction wide in the hand
position.
A little bit, but it worked well for him.
Got 3
Gets
white
it on
light.
the board. And as we said earlier, we adapt our technique as we progress. So we go to 90 kilos now. Abdul Rahman Rashid Al Hassani for 90.
Should be comfortable. His personal best is 140. So
Yeah,
this should
can't
be an easy
imagine
opener.
90 kilos giving
Yeah.
him too much trouble. I'd imagine this will be a fairly quick lift. Get in, get the job done. And
Yes.
he does just that, gets in and gets the job done, no mucking about. 90 kilos, I'll have that, thank you very much, sir. Did not mess around. Daniel McGawley, Great Britain, 100 kilograms.
Yeah. His personal best is 110. He runs onto the platform. Skips onto this platform.
Yep, ready to rock and roll.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, really good job with that one. 3 white lights. Let's have a look at that sumo technique there.
120, the next weight on the bar. Geraldine Fitzsimmons, Great Britain.
Legs out wide, parallel.
And Steve Lyons.
Pops up in the hips a little bit early, but gets the job done well.
Absolutely.
Geraldine Fitzsimmons, Great Britain.
Geraldine Fitzsimmons, Great Britain, 120. Had a great bench press.
She did. That's a good
And
opener.
has a very strong deadlift as well.
Good lift, 3 white lights. Geraldine, 120 remains on the bar for Ahmed Al-Hossani.
We stay at 120 then.
And Ali Khairi, get ready.
Ahmed
Bars loaded, 120
Suleiman
kilos, Ahmed
Al-Hassani, United Arab Emirates.
Ping. Should be a comfortable opener.
Yeah, well under his personal
Yes,
best.
it is. That's good.
You might be watching at home and notice that he's lifting in squat shoes. It's quite unusual, but I've actually had 2 athletes that I had lifting in squat shoes.
We discussed this on the coach and course as well, and did my squat. Say it's perfectly okay to
Yep.
deadlift in a squat
Yep.
shoes.
It just so for the 2
Keeps
athletes I had do it, it was actually to move them in to a better physiological position, biomechanical position, because of the way their bodies worked.
And as we said again, a squat is a reverse.
Yeah, it's
deadlift.
almost a sort of reverse
Same,
deadlift.
yeah. So why should you not use the same shoes?
If it works. Steve Lyons, USA, 127.5.
Oh, that's an easy
And
one.
he made short work of that. Thank you very much. I'll have that one. Mohammed Amir Al Ali, UAE, 130 kilograms.
Bars loaded, 130 kilos. Mohammed Al-Ayri.
25 kilo below his personal best, so again, should be a nice.
Yeah, it should be quite
easy
conservative.
opener.
He shouldn't have
Yeah.
any problems with that. Yeah, I'd like to think that that'll come up pretty quick. Looks like he means business.
Oh yes, march onto the platform. Get it set up. Keep the head up, chest out. Drive it up.
A little bit
Yep.
slow at lockout, but
Take
he
a
got
bit,
it there.
Yeah.
3 white lights.
130 kilos. Mohammed Al-Khairi. 140 next way on the bar. Ibrahim
So we move to massive 140 now. Ibrahim Abdullah Al Hamadi, 140 kilos, and it's well off his personal best of 175.
175, yeah.
Just waiting to see him coming out. See a bit of movement over there. Might be waiting for his coach.
Yeah, yes. We had it earlier.
It's nice. It's a nice change.
To have to wait for the coach.
We're usually chasing the athletes.
Drive it upwards. Lock the
There it
knees.
is.
That should be good.
Did he get to lock out? He did. There it is. Gives the thumbs up to his coach. He's pretty happy with that one. And the weights keep getting bigger. We're hitting 170 now for Adrian McGee from the US of A. He's in the 66 kilo class, and he weighed in at the bottom end, 59.9.
Yes.
If he weighed in any lighter, he'd be in the 59 kilo class. So looking for 170. He's got a personal best of 165, so this will be a nice little 5
Should
kilo
be.
add-on.
Yep. Should become. Yeah, it's a personal best. Yeah. Well done.
Oh, good technique.
Oh, yes. Very
Really good technique there. Gets the 3 white lights. And now to a whopping 205 kilograms.
Yeah.
Dion Thomas, US of A, 93 kilo class. Weighed in today at 89.09.
Very long arms. He was probably for bench rig, but
I'd
certainly ideal
hope
for
to
split.
see him doing conventional, because he is absolutely made for it with those levers.
Yeah.
He is made to deadlift. No mucking around at all.
Didn't hang around. Just walk out and pick it up.
Yep. The old grip and rip technique, and it worked for him. He gets the 3 white lights. So we move into the second round of deadlift now with Atari Abdallah Al Galani, United Arab Emirates, looking for 35 kilos. Now, she opened at 30,
Yeah.
had a few little issues, looked to me like it was just a bit of first lift nerves. Walking onto that platform for the first time on a deadlift, not entirely sure. Do I start? Do I wait? Certainly not the first athlete to walk out into a deadlift
Not
platform
at all.
and wait for a start command.
Is the bar loaded? The bar is loaded.
Plenty of us have done that one before.
Afari Al Gailani, United Arab Emirates.
All right, let's see her put this one on the board. 35 kilograms. She's done 45 before. Just struggling to get it all the way to the top to lock it out there. And unfortunately, no lift.
No lift.
She'll work that out, though, I think,
I'm
before
sure
a
she
third.
will. Got one more attempt to go.
She's just sort of missed timing the way she's pulling it there. Iman Al-Gharib, 55 kilograms, just shy of her personal best at 60 kilograms.
An increase of 10 kilograms from the first to a second.
Yeah, that's quite a reasonable jump.
Yes, I
A
think so.
57 kilo class, 10 kilo in deadlift. Even though it's a large percentage of body weight, in a deadlift, 10 kilos is a pretty sort of normal, sort of standard thing when you're fresh.
I agree. Ah, she's
And I'm glad she got that and didn't make a fool of me then. How many times do you say that? And then I'll just take my foot back out of my mouth now.
That was an easy lift.
Yeah, made that look very easy. So we move to 75. Khalid Abeid Al Shia, United Arab Emirates.
Increased by 10 from his first.
We're in the 93 kilo class. Five kilos under his personal best. Making
Easy.
short work of that one. Very, very well done. So we're looking 85 kilos now. Muhammad Ali Al Mazmi, United Arab Emirates.
15 kilo below his personal best.
Yep, just taking a 5
Yeah.
kilo jump.
Yes.
Just wants to get it right, get the numbers on the board. That's it. firing the crowd up.
Yes,
Come on.
Get him working. The coach is reminding where he needs to put his hands. Grip the bar tight and pull. That looks good.
Great form. And he gets the 3 white lights. And he's happy with that one.
Very happy.
So now we jump to 105. Abdul Rahman Rashid Al Hassini, UAE 105. Waiting for him to take the platform. Here he comes, 105. Opened at 90. Well under his personal best of 140. And just coach.
Yeah, just making sure the hands are easily
Adjusting there.
and then pull hard.
And that
Yes.
should be a good lift, I think. And it is, it's on the board. Daniel McGawley, Great Britain, 110. Right on his personal best. Opened at 100 with a very convincing lift. Now looking for 110.
Increase of 10 kilo.
No mucking around. Let's get out to that platform as fast as we can.
That looks good. Starting position. And drive through the hips. Yeah, that's comfortable enough.
Gets the job done well. 3 white lights. So we got a Geraldine Fitzsimmons now. 127.5. Opened on a 120. Had a very, very solid bench. Now looking for 127.5 for a deadlifts.
Followed in 127.5 kilos, Geraldine Fitzsimmons, Great Britain.
Yes.
She's fired up for this one.
Drive it, drive it, drive it.
And gets it to the top.
Yes, that should be good.
And 3 white lights.
140 next weight on the bar. Ahmed Al Hassani.
Locks it out hard at the top. Ahmed Salaman Al Hassani, 140 kilograms.
Just 10 kilo below his personal best.
140 kilos,
150.
Ahmed Al Hassani, United Arab Emirates.
Bar is loaded. Just waiting for him to come out. Opened at 120. Now looking at 140 in the 120 kilo class.
Yes. Should be 3 whites.
And it certainly is.
Hassani, 145 next weight on the bar. Mohammed Al Ali Khairi, United Arab Emirates.
So we now move to 145. Muhammad Amir Al Ali,
45 kilos,
United Arab Emirates.
Ali Khairi, United Arab
10 kilos under
Yeah.
his personal best.
He was very strong with 130. So
Yeah,
had a
looking
big
very
jump
good.
up to 145. Yeah.
So we're in the 120 kilo class. Has to work a little bit harder for lockout on that one, but he gets it there in the end. Doesn't have to be pretty to be a good lift.
Nope.
Ibrahim Al Khabadi, United Arab Emirates.
150 now.
150 kilos.
Ibrahim Abdullah Al Hamadi.
Thomas
United Arab Emirates.
in round 2.
Massive 150 kilograms. Bar is loaded. Here he comes. No mucking around.
No,
Straight out,
stand.
straight down. Grab the bar.
Pull hard. Yep, that should be good.
Thank you very much. I'll take that one to the bank. Gets the 3 white lights.
Next way on the bar, 160 kilos. Steve Lyons, USA. Adrian McGee and Dion Thomas, get ready. Bars loaded.
Steve Lyons, 160.
Big
in the
increase from his opener.
Huge increase. A huge personal best in the 105 kilo class. Previous personal best, 142.5. Now looking at a massive 160.
Yeah,
And he's not a small guy, so I think he can handle this one.
sure he will.
What weight?
Put some weight on the
Did
bar.
somebody put some weight on the bar? I didn't notice. 3 white lights.
Yep, I did.
A shake of the head as he walks off. Thank you very much.
Next weight on the bar, Adrian McGee, USA.
So now Adrian McGee, USA,
Get ready.
177.5. We're in the 66 kilo class, and he is just 900 grams over being in the 59 kilo class.
7.5 kilos, Adrian McGee, USA.
Not a bad effort at all.
Not at all.
177.5. Opened at 170 for a personal best. Now looking at 177.5.
Big, like I said, a big personal best.
And he's got great levers for
Yeah,
deadlifting.
yeah.
He is just made for it.
Keep driving it. It's got that.
Locks it out. 3 white lights.
177.5 kilos, Adrian
He is made to deadlift. Look at those levers, those long arms.
kilos. Dion Thomas, USA.
And locks the hips out. Dion Thomas
Yes.
with a massive 215 kilograms,
This is
and it's
just-
still under his personal
Just
best.
below his personal best, which is 217.5.
And another athlete that was made to deadlift.
Yes, sure it is. Grip the bar and drive it hard. Keep it
He's
moving.
having to work for it,
It's
but he
got
gets
it.
it there. Gets it on the board, so we come around now for the 3rd and final lifts of this session.
35 kilos,
Athari Abdallah Al Galani.
He needs this one.
Yeah, she needs to put this one on the board. She hasn't put a
total.
deadlift on yet. Very important lift now.
bar loaded, 35 kilos, Afari Al-Gailani, United Arab Emirates.
I'm pretty sure she can do it.
Oh, she can do it. It just
Just needs to get the
it-
timing right.
Yep.
A little bit of an issue with timing. Sometimes that's a case of the adrenaline, the excitement, everything happening in a big stadium. I've seen a lot of athletes do that.
Come on. She can do it. Get the top weight. I think she got it this
Gets
time.
it to the top.
Well
and
done.
Gets it on the board.
Exactly. Well done.
Afari Al-Gailani,
Iman
next weight on the bar,
Dahi Al Gharib, United Arab Emirates.
get ready.
Looking for 65.
Yeah.
This will be a 5 kilo personal best. Opened on 45, then went 55. Now looking for
Got
another 10.
65. Yeah.
And as we said before, 10 kilos on a deadlift. Even though in this weight class, 57 kilo weight class, it's a big percentage.
It is a big
On the deadlift, it's not a huge
No.
jump.
Oh, yes.
And
So
smoked it.
easy. So
Absolutely smoked it.
easy.
She's pretty happy with that. You could have thrown another 20 kilos on there. I think she'd
Absolutely.
still smoke it.
United Arab Emirates, 95 kilos. Mohammed Al-Mazmi and Dan Magoli will follow.
So now we move to 85 kilos. Khalid Abeid Al Sayed.
Yes. Started with
UAE.
65, then went 75, and now
Yep,
it's going
good 10 kilo
85.
progressions.
Yes.
A few last minute instructions from his coach there.
Again, make sure the hands are in the right place. Drive it upwards. Yep, that should be good.
And looked like he was moving a paperweight. He gets all the white lights.
Mohammed Al-Mazmi, Dan Magoli and Abdul Rahman Al-Hassani to follow.
Muhammad Ali Al Wazmi, UAE, 95 kilograms. Here he comes, opened at 80, hit the
Yes.
85, now looking for an extra 10. Just below his personal best of 100 kilograms.
Grip it tight. And just drive it upwards, keep it moving.
Gets it to the
Oh,
top.
easy.
A little bit of work, but he gets the job done. And it's 3 white lights. Gets it on the board. Dan McGawley, Great Britain, 120 kilograms. This will be a 10 kilo personal best for this young man. I think he's got it in him. His technique's been working well for him. And just can't quite get it moving. Gets it
He's got
going.
it going.
Let's see what the referees say. It's on the board. He's pretty excited with that one. Just ran straight past his coach there. Abdul Rahman Rashid Al Hassani, UAE 120.
Yeah. Opening with 90, went 105, and now it's going 120.
20 kilos under his personal best. Gets it there.
Yes, good lift.
Just gets it down, command in
Just
time.
about.
Almost jumped ahead
What do you
there.
call timing?
And Geraldine Fitzsimmons, Great Britain,
This will be
had a solid bench.
Yes, yes.
Now looking for 135 in the dead. She had to put in a little bit of work
On
in the
the
127 and a half. So this one's going to stretch her a little bit. Has she made a good decision on the 135? She's done 140 before, so it's not unfamiliar. She's going to have to fire up for this one.
It's going.
She's
It's
not
going.
gonna quit
It's
on it.
going. I think she's got it.
She's at the top. Big smiles.
She's
3 white lights.
Yes.
She doesn't quit on that at all. Ahmed Salaman Al Hassani, 155.
Big jump for the second, 140 up to 155. And this will be a new personal best for him if he's successful.
Yeah, I mean that's quite possibly why he took that big jump.
Yes, it is.
Looking for the personal best. He's got 2 on the board already. Why not try it for a personal best? I mean, what better place to get a personal best than the world stage?
World stage.
So 155.
Keep it working.
That looks good. He had to put in a little bit of work there.
Yeah.
But I don't think at any point it looked like it was in trouble. So now move to 160. Muhammad Amir Al Ali.
Bars loaded, 160 kilos, Muhammad Al Ali Khairi.
160 kilos, 5 kilos on his
but
personal best
yeah.
in the 120 kilo class. He looks pretty serious. He looks like he means business. He has basically stared down the bar and said, "You are mine today." And he's almost there. Can he lock it?
Has he locked it out? Let's see.
No lift. He'll be a little bit disappointed there, but he's put in a very, very good performance today. It's been absolutely outstanding. Just couldn't quite get that one to lock out. So Steve Lyons now, USA 170.
Yeah.
The bar is loaded. 170 kilos.
He was successful with 160.
Already.
And so 170 is a possibility. It's way past his personal best.
Well, he opened up at 127.5.
Yeah.
Then went to 160 for a personal best. Now 170. Gets it to the top. Gets the three white lights.
Good lift.
It's on the board. So now we go 175. Ibrahim Abdullah Al Hamadi. 175.
Personal best? No, equal his personal best.
So we're in the 105 kilo class. And this 5 kilos will shoot him past lines and give him the gold medal. Sneak him into the gold.
He's driving it, he's driving it. I think he's got it.
Yeah, I think he's got this. He seems pretty happy with it. He's confident. He's got it. He slides in past line, sneaks in and grabs the gold medal off lines. Adrian McGee, USA 180. We're in the 66 kilo class. And just remind you, this is a massive lift. He weighed in at 59.9. He's only 900 grams outside of being a 59 kilo lifter.
Yes.
And he's looking at 180 kilograms.
Big pull. He opened it with 170, then he
He
went
is-
177.5.
So he's pulling
And
3
this
times
is-
body weight.
Yep, she is 3 times.
But he's got great levers for it. Oh, just couldn't quite get it past the
Like
knees.
a bit too heavy.
He gave it a
Everything.
good effort.
Yes. Dean Thomas. This should be a
Just not
big
quite there. 220 goes on the bar
Yeah.
now, though. Dion Thomas, USA,
personal best pull.
weighed in this morning at 89.09. He's in the 93 kilo class. Untouchable in the 93 kilo class. Well over 100 kilos in the deadlift ahead of his competitor.
He's built for deadlift, long arms.
He's absolutely made for
Yeah.
it.
No,
But the 220
not today.
just
Not
didn't
today.
want to shift today.
Yeah.
What a
Oh, very good
fantastic
show.
effort.
Very
Absolutely
good show
outstanding.
by some really good lifters, this special lift.
Great technique, great
Yep.
lifters all around. Absolutely fantastic. Don't go too far away. We'll have the medal ceremony coming up. And then, of course, at 5 p.m. this afternoon, the big boys come out to play in the 120 kilo men.
Medals will be presented today by the head of the Special Olympic Committee, Talal Al-Hashmi, and Mr. Mohammed Al-Miri, who is the General Secretary of the United Arab Emirates Federation, ably assisted, of course, by IPF President Mr. Gaston Parage. Okay. Are we ready to present the medals? We need to know who's won what. Can you list the athletes? Can you put the score sheet back up or something like that? And I can do it from that. Bear with us 1 second. Gonna have to do this from the score sheet. Okay, so 47 kilo class. Total 85 kilos from the United Arab Emirates. It is Athari Al-Gailani. Thank you and well done. Thank you. And now we move to 57 kilo Special Olympic class. Total 140 kilos. Ayman Dai Al-Gharib. Well done, young lady. Everyone have their photographs. Thank you. And the next class, 84 kilo plus ladies Special Olympics with 135 kilos. It is Geraldine Fitzsimmons, Great Britain. Thank you, young lady. Everyone have their photographs? Thank you. And now to the gentleman. So the 59 kilo class. In second place on total with 230 kilos from the United Arab Emirates, Mohammed Ali Al-Mazmi. And the gold medal with 327.5 kilos from Great Britain, Daniel McGauley. Well done, gentlemen. Great stuff, thank you. And now moving to the next class. The 66 kilo class, totaling 365 kilos, from the USA, Adrian McGee. Well done, Adrian. Fantastic, thank you. Next class, please. The 83 kilo class, with 285 kilos totaled, from the United Arab Emirates, Abdul Rahman Rashid Al Hossani. Well done, sir. Thank you. And now the 93 kilo class in silver medal position with 175 kilos, from the United Arab Emirates, Khalid Obaid Al Shaya. And in gold medal position with a massive 450 kilo total, from the United States of America, Dion Thomas. Well done, gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen. Next class, the 105 kilo class, in silver medal position with 345 kilos, from United Arab Emirates, Ibrahim Abdul Al Hamari. And in gold medal position with 390 kilos total, from the United States of America, Steve Lyons. Well done, gentlemen. And now, finally, the 120 kilo class. And look how close this was. In silver medal position with 340 kilos, United Arab Emirates, Omar Al Ali Khairi Mohammed. And taking the gold with just 5 kilos ahead, with 345 kilos, from the United Arab Emirates, Sulaiman Al Hossani Ahmed. Thank you, gentlemen. And that concludes the medal presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving these gentlemen a round of applause. as they follow the technical controller from the platform. Oh, hang on. We're going to get one big happy group photograph in the middle.